Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I took a wrong turn on my way to Dartmoor and I've ended up in Snowdownia National Park. Considering it's November, I'd say that the weather today is almost as good as I could have hoped for, really. So despite a pre-4 AM start to the day, I'm going to attempt to summit the 947 metre mountain Garn via the Devil's Kitchen route from the absolutely stunning Ogwen Valley. The first section of the walk hugs the Lyn Idwell Lake before climbing up towards the famous Devil's Kitchen, which is a very steep and rocky path. Once at the top, I should get views of Snowdon before heading up towards the summit. So I'm just reaching the top of the Devil's Kitchen section. That was a tough climb, but the views at the top make it worthwhile. And there it is, you can see Snowdon off in the distance. It's my first time laying eyes on it, and I've got to say it's looking pretty ominous today, with a lot of dark clouds hiding the summit, although my understanding is that it's like that most of the time. If you have a day where it is clear, then that's the exception rather than the rule. So I'm just on the second part of the climb now, heading up towards the summit of Garn. Not going to lie, this part is a little bit of a slog, especially as it's quite windy up here. You've got that November chill in the air as well. So really I'm just getting battered by cold wind at this point. But it's still fun, I'm still having a good time, and I'm determined to get to the top. And here's the summit of Garn, with some absolutely stunning 360-degree views of Snowdon and the surrounding areas. We can see all the way down into Lamberis too. After spending 10 to 15 minutes up here taking in the scenery, it's time to head down. Now, the route down is going to be pretty steep with rocks and a lot of loose scree on the path. As you will also see in a moment, there was some patches of mud that provide an additional slip hazard. So the slip early on the descent caused me to take a bit of extra care, just to make sure I didn't actually injure myself or anything, because obviously I'm halfway up a mountain, and also I'm quite far from home, so I've got to think about actually being able to drive home as well. But yeah, this did seem to go on forever, but the views and a pocket full of Haribo got me through it. So now I'm pretty much at the bottom here. There's still a few kilometres back to my car, but I'd say the main part of the walk is now over with. I'm just going to be retracing my steps for the rest of it. My car's parked just under Trifan, which is an incredible mountain, and that's definitely one that I'm going to look to do in the future, because this is certainly not the only time that I'm going to be coming here. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to hand you over to Chris from the past when I'm recording this voiceover, but for the actual video it's me the next day. I'm just going to give a little update, because initially this was going to be one of 3 or 4 videos, but yeah, past me, but actually future me in the context of the video. We'll explain that to you now. Hello everyone. It's Chris here, live from the next day. I haven't really filmed anything of camping while I've been here, just because I'm on a campsite, and so it's not wild camping. I had fish and chips for dinner last night as well, so it's not all that exciting. So yeah, I just didn't really think to film any of it, and I was pretty tired as well after the drive up yesterday, and then a decent hike as well. So just to explain what's going on, the weather is horrendous, which it was always going to be for today, and I kind of just initially planned just to ride it out, do a couple of lower level walks, and then tomorrow the plan was to do Snowdon, probably via the Lamberis path, just because the weather was still going to be a little bit iffy, but nowhere near as bad as today. Unfortunately though, things have changed. The forecast is now worse than it is today for tomorrow, so I've had to kind of make the decision that I'm going to bail on this trip, head back down south. It is a bit annoying, but it is just part of the game with doing this sort of thing. It's to be expected from time to time, and I was fully aware it might be a possibility when I booked the trip. Snowdownia at the start of November was always going to be a bit of a risky one. Thank you so much though for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of thing. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.